Lions fans, we're back with Season 2, Episode 5 of the Lions Main podcast. We're coming off a big win against the Ravens, but we don't have too much time to celebrate as we prepare for a big game against the Cleveland Browns. As always, thank you for tuning in. Click like and subscribe, and you can find us on all platforms at Lions Main Podcast.
This is the Lions Main Podcast.
Show of hands, who thought this was George's podcast? But, the way we actually run, it's an oligarchy. We want it to be a democracy. We want our constituents to vote on what we talk about, eventually. But right now, it's just us three, and we're at the helm. We had to kick a guy off, actually, because he wasn't playing ball, so.
No.
That's not the case. It's not the case.
I don't know why, but your little line there made me think of that the quote in Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan's like, "We fought for democracy." When they're maybe I'm just tripping.
Well, what describe the scene? Don't get all fucking scared.
It's like when Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker face off for the first time, and Obi-Wan's got that awesome monologue
in the lava.
Yeah.
Yes.
With Padme is standing on the ship,
and he just says democracy, and I always thought it was kind of cool.
Democracy.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
I've seen the line. I've seen the movie. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I don't know I can't quote it all.
Hey, let's do us a favor. Edit that in. Edit the clip in.
Okay, we're going to do a
Yeah,
right here.
you got us, editor. And again, I have the high ground.
That's exactly, and the accent was spot on. Ian McGregor? Is that what it is? Ian McGregor, is that his name?
Ewan. I think it's IWAN.
Same shit. You're telling me that's not Ian?
Or EWAN. I think it's Ewan. Ewan McGregor.
Sounds like a fucking Star Wars character.
Like an Ewok.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Jar Jar Binks was the Sith Lord?
Allegedly.
Well, he is in Fortnite. Play Fortnite. I'm not kidding.
Hey,
But
no free ads. No free ads. No. Let's talk about it.
Can you grift on Fortnite?
Jeez Louise.
Is
You
that
don't know
what
how
you're
to
doing?
use
Let's
the
get
words,
into
huh?
it. Nobody's listening to this podcast to listen to this bullshit. Let's get into it. So, I mean, that was an amazing game. Amazing game of football. Any football fan around the world watching that stayed up the whole time. They were on the edge of their seat. So, the fact that we're Lions fans does not matter. Great game of football. Shout out to Derrick Henry. He came through for us when we needed it most. But no,
I think it was the most entertaining game of the year. I mean, I'm biased because I'm a Lions fan, but outside
you think it was more entertaining than Ravens and Bills?
Ravens-Bills week 1 was awesome. And so I think that's tough to compete with,
Right.
but easily top 2 game last night. I mean, it was thoroughly entertaining.
100%. And we kept trading blows. Like, we went up 7 points, and they would score 14 and go up 7. Then we would score 14 and go 7, and they scored a 14. And it was like that until the very end, until Derrick Henry came in the clutch. But no, I can agree with you. Back and forth, just an amazing game of football. Let me start with my question that I had for you guys about the game. Think about all 3 phases of the game. And I know Jake Bates tried to kick it out of the stadium, and he missed. Let's give him credit. All 3 phases.
he also made a big stop.
The hit stick. So all 3 phases of the game. Is that the best Detroit Lions game ever?
You want to start, Drew?
Sorry, my shit lagged for a second.
Okay.
I can tell. It's hard to argue with that, Kane. Because, special teams, Bates missed some kicks, whatever. I actually needed him to in my fantasy league to miss some kicks, so that was not bad. But, no, he made that big play. Defense looked good. We let up a couple plays. Big run out of Derrick Henry, couple passes. And then, offense offense looked clean. You know, I was getting so fired up too. Like, Ben Johnson, who? Like, shut the fuck up.
Agreed. No, the only reason that I said that I was thinking it was the best is because how often do we play an opponent that good? Like, the Ravens are 1-2. They're going to go to the playoffs. It's a guarantee, and they're going to be a 3 or 4 seed, probably, most likely. How often are we going to play a team that good? The Eagles, the Ravens, and we don't play the Bills this year, so I mean,
well, it's also like a perennial, like to your point, it's a perennial team that's good every year. They're a Super Bowl contender
every year
for the last 5 years, every year. 20. Certainly under the Dan Campbell era, and I think more importantly too is like, think of what happened in 2023 when we were feeling good about ourselves, and then we marched in and tried to play against the Baltimore Ravens when they were also, a contender, and we got freaking we got blown out of the water. It was like got our socks knocked off. It was ridiculous.
It was a sick day. It was a sick day.
I said it was the worst Lions game I've ever seen. We've seen a lot of shitty games.
Hey, you know who wasn't out there? Big man Pat Ricard.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many Ravens games you watch, but I've never seen Lamar contained in the way that we contained him. I mean, 7 sacks. That in itself is
that, and that's
like
we got into this debate last time about hurries, pressures, whatever the hell we were talking about. But the way that we went after him, we forced him to step up into the pocket, step back. We did not let him get outside. We didn't let him go left or right. I mean, the 1 or 2 times he did, he ran for, like we talked about, 10, 15 yards. It was dangerous. But made him step back up into the pocket. The linebacker stepped up into position, or our D-tackles handled business. So, no, I thought that the way that we contained Lamar was a blueprint for teams going forward.
Yeah, and I was kind of blown away because I don't think – I mean, part of like watching the game as like ESPN presents it, you don't see the DBs very often. But just from the like body language of Lamar and like the reason he like just wasn't throwing the ball, it felt like on like multiple occasions just was like looking downfield, had time and wasn't throwing, and then we'd either sack him or he'd run out of bounds for a short gain. And I was like, I don't know, I haven't watched the all 22, but I have to attribute that to the coverage in some capacity. And I know, maybe we'll get into certain members of our DBs later on, but I do have to believe that they were doing something because Lamar wasn't throwing the ball, and that is a proven quarterback who's a good passer. I mean you all saw the graphic. He's like the highest rated QB rating or QB, I forget what it was exactly, ever for any quarterback.
That's actually crazy. That's wild.
I think he's got the highest QBR. Either it's
like in prime time or
total,
like
yeah, or it's like in prime time. Wow.
He had a really pretty stat like that. You're right, Drew. I saw the same thing. It's remarkable because he's known for his legs, but don't get it twisted. Right. The guy can sling the rock. He's great.
Yeah, I mean
he's one of the best to ever do it.
100%. It was in the other guys that were on the list, which is always like the barometer, right? Like you see the stat, but you're like, okay, who else is on this list? And it was like all guys. It was like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and these So guys that we know are good.
Yeah, decent guys.
Yeah,
just decent.
I thought it was amazing. I mean, if you listen to any of my football or Lions takes for the last 2 years, like the thing that I've said the most is that we don't know how to defend against a running quarterback. And
we all agree with you.
Yep. But even Lamar, like, it's not exclusive to the Lions when Lamar's tearing you up. Like, he does that to everybody. This is not just a problem that we have. I mean, it was a theme, you're right, Drew, with other quarterbacks, but Lamar fucking people up, that's just the way it goes normally. Didn't go that way this past Monday. Hell no.
Right. And we didn't do this the previous time, but talk about a pass rush, talk about, I guess, like the second half effort from our defense. If we talk about game balls or game MVPs, who are you guys thinking? Drew, what are you thinking?
I mean, it was funny. I was watching the game with my girlfriend, and which,
Congrats.
yeah. But I said it. I said at the end, I was like, Muhammad's going to be that. He's going to get the game ball. And I feel like out of anybody that you're watching the game, and if like even if you know no background, you're like, that guy. Why is he like in every play, and why is he making these massive plays? And then like you add in like the background, and this guy is like, someone that has not historically performed at this level, wasn't going to be like getting whatever it was 70% of the snaps at the beginning of the season. But I go back to Brad Holmes and the whole what's his name, the DN we signed last year, Smith, the Darius Smith thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing, all of Lions Nation has been like, we need Zadarius Smith. And Brad Holmes says, we're good. He said that in a press conference. He said, we're good. We don't need that. And I have to believe, because in Brad we trust, I have to believe that Al-Qadim Muhammad is who he was envisioning. Like, we don't need depth. We already have depth.
We have the guys.
And, I hope it's not just like a flash in the pan thing. But I mean, if you guys watched the Instagram video after the game, like of the locker room, like that's a dude I want to root for. That's a guy like I'm about, and especially now with Marcus Davenport out, like he's gonna need to step up, and he did in a huge way. I mean, I think it was like 2.5 sacks, like
2.5 sacks, 3 solo tackles.
Yeah.
2 tackles for a loss. It's nuts.
So I know that's like that's the gimme.
No.
Like,
and that's a good shout out. Like hopefully we're calling his name out more throughout the year, but that's a name that we don't get to mention a lot of times, like you said. So that's a good shout out, and I'm glad you spoke on him. George, you got somebody different, or are you letting the same guy?
Game balls? Wasn't planning on giving out a game ball, but if I had to, it'd be Demo. I mean, that's another obvious one, I think. But he went absolutely crazy. How many touchdowns do you have? 2?
Yeah, 2. Both him
2?
and Gibbs had 2 each.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And like, I love that he didn't go down at the end. And that's the thing. Like, the score, it felt more blowout-like at the end. Not a blowout, right? But it felt more blowout-like at the end, because if he does go down, we milk the clock, we punch it in, we win with a, better score difference. But fuck that. Fucking slam it in. Dunk it in. Get that touchdown. Feed the beast. And, I mean, people kept saying, like, well, our defense been doing good, trust the defense. And, like, yeah, slam it in, and then trust the defense. Like, yeah. I'm good by that. And, I don't know, it's hard to tell a player to slow down like that. Like,
especially in a game like that, when you're going against a top 3 team in the league. Like, you just want to go out there and show them, like, why you're the best team. So,
Kane, what did you text the group after the Monty performance? What'd you say?
Oh,
what'd you call him?
Yeah. And let me expand upon that further. So I said, Demo is running back number 1. He's RB1.
RB1.
What I mean by that is, as Lions fans and a lot of other fans, they know it on the surface that Demo is a running back 1 in this league. That he is, if on 28 other teams, he would get 90% of the carries. I think we all know that. But when you look at the potential of Gibbs, and you know how good this kid can be, he's going to be the best running back in the league in 2-3 years. It's very easy to forget about.
In 2-3 years, I mean, in 2 or 3 years,
maybe not. But with Monty there, this is my point. Proven is like, it is 1A, 1B in 8 games this year. David Montgomery is going to be the best running back on the field. The other 8 to 9, it's going to be Gibbs. And so, I mean, a game like that, punching them in the face at the end of the game, he just proves. What did he run for? 150 yards?
Something like that.
What the
Also,
151,
like
yep.
one of the longest runs I've ever seen that doesn't score a touchdown, which I thought was hilarious. I like it.
Yeah, hey, George was telling you last episode. He was like, these running backs, bro. Some of these DNs are faster than these running backs. I mean, he got chased down.
They are.
Great
I mean,
run.
Humphreys is fast as shit. He's the one that ultimately got up there.
yeah.
He's so fast.
Also, dog shit game by Marlon Humphreys, bro. Amon-Ra had him in the fucking.
He put him in
chamber.
penitentiary.
Yeah,
Yeah. Put him in purgatory. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Got the hot mic too.
greatest hot mic of all time.
wait, what do you say,
It's a good
George?
one. I can't say any. I divert that to Kane.
He said, "I run this shit." That's what he said. I mean, and that's true.
Yeah, no, I don't want to skip past the Monty thing because I couldn't agree more. I think that I feel like he's like the heart and soul for a weird reason. Like I feel like he's the engine of the Lions offense.
Yeah.
That's the offensive line.
I guess too. Sure. Which also played amazing, by the way. I mean, they stepped up in a big way. But I don't know. As far as a skilled position player, I feel like Monty is the heart. Like
We said it last year too with the temperature test when we didn't have him. We didn't have that because like we let Monty go, just kind of see how we fare, see how the offense is going, and we haven't been doing that. We've been starting with Gibbs, and which is cool. Like don't get me wrong, Gibbs is incredible, but like you said, you said what'd you say? He's a heart and soul of the team.
Yeah, at least the skilled position players on the offense, like
a vocal spiritual leader of the offense.
He is. He's
and like consistent.
He's good.
Like I feel like he's not someone that relies. Like when you're watching him at running back, he doesn't rely on these big chunk plays. It's like the man is getting like 6-7 yards every time he touches the ball. He's not. I mean, I know he broke a long one, but it doesn't feel like Amon-Ra or when Gibbs get the ball and it's like, oh, we're expecting lightning in a body or in a bottle. It's like consistent, just churning yards, which is super important for our offense.
Yeah. I mean, the dude can move. He constantly gets put in the box of being like this power back. It's like he's like in anything. Like he does it all. Like he can go up the middle. He can just put you on skates and like he is pretty fast. He's not clearly not fast enough to make
Gibbs.
that.
Not Gibbs.
But
he's agile.
But dude, he's like truly remarkable, and I think most teams would be begging and pleading to have him on their team as their RB1.
Oh yeah, you know the
can't believe the Bear poverty franchise. Let them walk.
Yeah. You know the Bears are they wish they can have him right now.
I want to like not to bring up receipts or anything like that, but Lions fans that were all bent out of shape that we let go of Jamal Williams, like.
I mean, let him go. Yeah. No, I agree.
I see what you mean. He was a good locker room guy. That was huge bonus to.
So was Monty. You see Monty doing
They're different. They're totally different. But I see what you mean. They're being silly.
I mean, what is does anyone even know what team Jamal Williams plays for?
I don't even want to be rude.
He was on the Saints, and then
I think he's still on the Saints, but I know.
Yeah. No, Demo. That's
why. Who would you give your game ball to?
Yeah. So my last game ball. You mentioned this unit very briefly. I want to shout out one guy, Tate Rutledge. Now I don't have the numbers on how many times he blocked so and so, and how many missed blocks, or this or that, and how well he did. But after game 1, I was panicking, and I was panicking because of the young line. His ability to flip the switch these last 2 games, especially against the Ravens, they were a little beat up defensive line, but against a top 3 team, a top 3 defense in the league, was phenomenal. So I just want to give that young buck. I'll probably give him the game ball a few times, but I want to give him the game ball because I was blown away by his performance in my entire line. So Tate Rutledge, if you hear this, sign jersey.
Dude looks like he knows how to like skin a wild boar.
He's a ball.
I mean, he's he's a guy I want to. He's what I want an offensive lineman to look like.
Yes.
You like that big giant mullet man.
Oh yeah.
We got
Has he baled some hay?
probably
For sure.
Probably. We got rid of we didn't get rid of him. He walked away, Frank Ragnow, and he was that big Arkansas Razorback
fisherman,
country boy from LSU coming back in and not filling the exact same position, but filling that role in the interior line. So, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I also huge shout out to Hank to Hank Fraley, like absolutely stepped up. Like I think that their blocking schemes were. I mean, obviously they're terrific. We were getting huge push up front, and I have to put trust in that Hank Fraley, like
give him a salute.
Did what needed to be done.
Certainly. Offensive line is huge credit to. I mean, it added to Jahmyr Gibbs and Monty's duo. However, like how many combined touchdowns that they scored. That whole stat is continuing to grow. And a cool one was I don't know if you guys saw that the trio Amon-Ra, Monty, and Gibbs. This is their 10th career game, which is an NFL record of a trio scoring. Yeah, which is pretty sick. I mean,
that is pretty sick.
It feels like we're creating stats. A trio. This is the, like how many times are you going to be able to do that? But you could do a quad. This is the 5th time a quad has, and best in NFL history. But I don't know. That's 3 touchdowns. That's 3 touchdowns that you got to score to get that stat. Period.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And credit to our line. Credit to our line that allowed them to be able to do that.
I want to before we move on from the whatever this segment is, I do want to give Jared Goff like some credit here. I know this wasn't like the game he had last week, the 5 touchdown whatever, but I think maybe it's just so wild for me to watch a game with Jared Goff and Lamar Jackson playing the same position, and for Jared Goff to outplay the guy that's like electric. And you guys, you disagree? I mean, the throw he made on 4th and 2, the teardrop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We can forget the throw he made on at like 3rd and whatever it was where he was scrambling. We can forget that. Forget that to Khalif. Yeah. Forget that play. The teardrop, like, I mean, just feels like he's got complete command of the offense. Like, I thought he played an excellent game.
Yeah. The biggest thing.
And it feels like him and Dan Campbell are in lockstep. I mean, it feels like, like Collinsworth is saying, or is it Troy Aikman saying on the stream, like, oh, Dan Campbell knows he's gonna go for it. He's got 2 downs here, 3rd and 4th down, and it's like Jared Goff knows that too, and they're in absolute lockstep. They know what each other's thinking, and
that is perfect.
That's fun.
To be fair, all of America knows what's happening. Everyone watching that TV screen knows what's gonna happen.
Hey, then fucking stop it. Then stop it. If everyone knows, then the Ravens should fucking stop it.
I think we attempted it 3 times and were successful all 3.
Did they stop it?
Is this
We're 3 for 3 on 4th down.
Is that tush push support? That's like the same logic I hear from that.
I'm totally against banning the tush push. Yeah, fucking stop it.
I agree. This is a separate conversation.
I don't agree, but
it's almost damn near illegal.
You want to ban the tush push?
Ban it forever.
When they do it
it's
to your
illegal
ass,
as fuck.
when they do it to your ass, and then NFC Championship game, I don't want to hear
jumping off sides and pushing your guy forward. Like, what in the fuck?
No, not jumping off sides.
They're jumping off sides, bro. They're pre-snapping. They're already moving. That shit is cheating as fuck and too hard for refs to.
The man. You guys are on the ref side after
No,
Not the
yeah.
ref side. It's not the ref side. I'm on the.
No, Drew, I'll say
They're
this. Drew, I'll say
fucking
this.
professionals.
No, Drew, I didn't mind it for 3 years. And after watching them block those 2 kicks against the Rams, I said, fuck them. This is the Chiefs. This is literally Chiefs energy. They're giving Chiefs energy. Fuck them. Ban the tush push.
Yeah, and the Chiefs used to do the same thing in their pass drops. They'd pass drop early just because they
He still
because
does.
they
He
knew
got
they
actually
couldn't block
called for
Aiden
it.
and shit.
That left,
Yeah,
that
thank
right
God.
tackle, whatever, he got called for it this previous game, but it was like the
It's
first.
the same type of shit. They're exploiting the rules. You didn't used to be able to push guys either. Now you can. That's been an unallowed rule for a while now. But like it's just fucking exploitation. You like exploitation, Drew?
You like exploitation of
Sounds like you need
underprivileged
sounds like you need
communities?
sounds like you need a support group, George.
Maybe.
Go talk to your support group.
What do you
Just
think
saying.
this is? What do you
Yeah,
think
tush
this
push
is?
anonymous.
What do you think this is?
Yeah, this is my therapy every week, Drew. Please.
Wow. I mean, talking about another team's play, letting it live rent free. That's beyond me.
No, we do it the cool
But
way.
I
bro.
guess that's you.
No.
I guess that's you.
No, bro. The play we ran was fucking sick. The play they run is boring.
Which
it
one?
sucks, and it's not.
Which play? They were all sick.
No,
Yeah.
the one.
Ben
The
Johnson,
perfect
who?
Teardrop.
Ben Johnson, who? This is a good transition. Ben Johnson, who?
No,
Like,
Well, there was the teardrop. There was the option. We did do a tush push, but it wasn't even a tush push. It was just Jared Goff. He just needle nosed right through there because no one was expecting that.
right.
At least that play, like expected the fourth, but
And then he got up and did
I
a little
take-
shake. Goff got up and did.
I
like
texted you guys.
the
I
cheek
texted you
shaking.
guys before the pod. Today. I said, "What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about MCDC."
You always want to talk
And
about
it's like-
MCDC.
How can I not? Like the dude. I mean, after watching what he's done to this franchise, as Lions fans, what he's done to turn around this franchise, and then we lose a couple of coaches, and we all jump on the bandwagon or the train of, oh, it was all the coordinators, it wasn't MCDC. We watched it. We watched him turn the franchise around, and then we doubted him at the first chance
Wait.
we had.
You say him. Are we talking MC? Or
I
we
never
talking
wavered.
DC?
What do you mean? We're talking MCDC. We're talking Motor City Dan Campbell.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Who the fuck do you think I was talking about?
What is the wait with MCDC? What is the
This Kane's learning what MCDC means.
Holy shit.
No, it was Dan Campbell. I
Holy
thought
shit.
the MC stood for
Motor City.
Motor City Dan
I
Campbell.
thought the MC was somebody else.
No. Oh no. Oh no. I was mid rant too. And he didn't know who MCDC was.
No, I know who DC.
He thought I was talking about the defensive coordinator. He's like, DC? DC? You mean? Oh.
You mean OCDC?
You mean
You
obesity?
ain't that a rock band?
You know, I never inquired what when people said MCDC, what the fuck they were talking about. I never knew that
Oh,
it meant Motor City. I never knew that.
damn.
Do you like that nickname?
You totally derailed my rant too. I'm kind of pissed because I was about to go off.
I thought they were talking about this is bad. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm not kidding. Yeah,
It's better than the rant. It's
No,
better
it's
than
like-
the rant.
Dan Campbell, obviously, but I was like, who's MC? I was thinking that, like, who's MC? I've only heard MCDC come out of Drew's mouth. I never heard anybody say it before.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about that nickname? I always thought it was kind of Actually, I like it. What am I? I like it.
I mean, he's also into like metal music, so it's kind of like a play on the AC/DC thing.
Rock and
He's
roll.
like, yeah, he's like Metallica,
Detroit,
and like
Rock City.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
I like
wait,
Motor
no,
City
no,
Dan
Drew,
Campbell.
but then-
I feel like Motor City Dan Campbell's who I think of biting kneecaps.
No, but
I'm like, that's
But I guess my question is because you're famously, not infamously, you're famously a Brad Holmes guy. Are you attributing the success more to Dan Campbell or more to Brad Holmes?
it's a beautiful marriage. It's a beautiful marriage. Like it's just
Fence
like the
sitter.
Tom Brady, Bill Belichick conversation. I'm like, I think it's unbelievably, like, it's unbelievable how Brad Holmes has built this roster. I mean, he is the off-season guy, right? Like, we all know him as the draft god, and like he's the one putting the team together. I feel like he's hands off when the season starts, and that's when Dan Campbell, takes the reins. And I think that I feel like it's such a same old Lions take to be like, it's all gonna go back to shit as soon as like there's one chink in the armor that happens.
What?
There's like one. What?
One what in the armor?
One what in the armor?
One chink in the armor.
Onomatopoeia. It's just onomatopoeia.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. As soon as there's one negative thing to happen, like we're all quick to jump on the train of like it's all going to shit, same old Lions.
Right.
And we completely lost faith in Dan Campbell. And it turns out
I agree.
we're jumping to conclusions.
Do you think we're jumping to conclusions now? Because things have flipped.
No. I think on
because
this podcast, I think I said we need to give like last season when we were filming, I said we need to give Dan more credit. He's like everybody gives it to Ben Johnson. It's a mentality thing that these players got to buy into. It's like tough being drafted and going to Detroit. If you're not from here, you hear all this shit about the city, this and that. It's been negative. It's been so much negativity for most of our lives. It's bullshit. So like these people or these players when they get drafted here, I'm sure they're not thrilled. You hear them talk about it all the time. Yeah. Amon Ra loves to talk about how he hated getting drafted here. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up about that shit. Like a little bit annoying, bro. Here coming from California, it's annoying hearing that shit. And then he like convinces other people like, yeah, you were upset, right, Panay? You were upset. You had to be a little bit upset. It's like hearing that shit. It's like, is this what people really think like Michigan and Detroit is? Like fuck that. And so he got these people to buy into that, like these players to buy into that. That's tough to do. And I think it has everything to do with that, man. And yeah, Brad Holmes has found the correct fit for that. The correct fit of, these are, athletic specimens, but they are coachable. They're guys that are going to be able to buy into Dan and this mission that we have. Yeah. I mean, it helps now that we're good and, people.
Well, I think it helps that we have a fucking identity. Like, I think that's True. So important for a team. Like, the fact that we know, like you said earlier, Kane, everybody in the nation that was watching that game knew that Dan Campbell was about to go for it on 4th down. And you know what? It still worked 3 out of 3 times in very important situations. And it's so important that everybody on the team and the entire fan base knows the identity. I think that starts with Dan Campbell over Brad Holmes. And I think that we have been underestimating the importance of that. And Dan Campbell's not just a fucking meathead. Like, he might actually know what he's doing.
He might. We don't know yet.
I hate that people say that, bro. He played in the NFL. He had to play the game. He knows the fucking game. He does know what he's doing. On offense, too.
How much do you attribute to Sheila?
I don't know.
You do have to attribute some to her, a lot to her, to be honest. She hired him. She hired him. Like, that's a thing.
He said my argument's there. He said I'm done there.
My last question is going to be, is there a single coach you would rather have in the NFL over Dan Campbell?
No. I think the
simply
biggest
no.
Thing, hear me out. The biggest thing is the identity, and Dan Campbell's identity is better and bigger than any other coaches in the NFL right now. So no, I wouldn't want that. Pure coaching ability, there's maybe another coach or two that I'd put in the same category as him. Like Kevin O'Connell, like genuinely his ability the quarterback whisperer and his ability to coach a team is phenomenal, but his identity is not nearly as strong as Dan Campbell's, and everyone knows what Dan Campbell, who he is and what we're going to do as a team. We're one voice, we're one roar while they get up and run through the wall.
All right. I agree.
Yeah.
Bam!
MCDC, right? I was thinking of the MC. I must have had a brain fart. Anyways, what
yeah, you might have had a brain fart. My question is, do you guys think that us signing Malik Cunningham to the practice squad to imitate Lamar Jackson on the practice squad. Do you think that made the difference in the end? I mean, we had a historic game against Lamar. This is 7 sacks against Lamar is the record. Sacks. We tied the record for the most sacks against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Do you think that made the difference?
Yeah, and you and I spoke a little bit earlier, before this episode. I'm just going to use like one of the statistics that you brought up. It kind of didn't go very noticed when he was in college, but he had more rushing yards than Lamar. So this dude, his running ability is obviously proven. And I know Dan spoke about it a little bit after the game, but no, I mean, clearly if this dude is running all over our he honestly kind of looks like a little bit of a replica of Lamar.
He looks very. He played for Louisville. It's kind of crazy.
Do you guys know where he went to college?
Louisville.
That's
right. And do you know who he played for last year?
No.
Ravens.
Ravens. So I think that might have also helped.
We got a mole.
Yeah.
Right. And so, George, to your credit, that's perfect then. Like, had the playbook.
We got a mole. He plays similarly. The dude is mini Lamar, which is crazy.
The dude could just make a career getting signed to the practice squad every week that every team plays Lamar.
He's the Lamar killer. He's
the
like
Lamar killer.
Who was the Kobe killer? Wasn't there? I forget who his name was, but it's like a very just middling guy that labeled himself the Kobe killer, the Kobe stopper.
Was it a helicopter pilot?
Ruben Patterson.
Oh,
Ruben Patterson is the Kobe stopper.
Sorry, too early. Ruben Patterson.
Did you just say? What did you say?
Ruben,
George?
let's not give attention. Ruben Patterson. Okay, this guy looks like
Ruben Patterson.
Looks like George.
labeled himself the Kobe stopper. Wait, yeah. Can I share my freaking screen here?
Yes, sure.
He looks like me. Right, gorgeous.
Look at. All right, here we go.
Let's see him.
Close out of the other.
The Kobe stopper, Ruben Patterson.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god.
He was just not good. Like, I mean, I feel like I could pull up his stats, but he's like.
They're up top. Yeah, they're at the very top. You passed them right there to the right. Oh, it's season.
Here we go. I mean, yeah, I guess he never played. If you look at this, like, he never played more than. Like, he never played starter minutes in the NBA, but he labeled himself the Kobe stopper and made a career off it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's Malik Cunningham's career. He just becomes a Lamar stopper.
Well, if you see, it's very similar to Malik Cunningham. In 1999, he was on the Lakers, so he clearly got the blueprint when Kobe was like 19 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said that he could make a career out of just being signed by teams to counter Lamar. But Jim said this because I watched the game. We watched the game out on the roof over here. It was honestly the best way to watch the game I've ever had. But had everybody over and we're joking. Jim's like, they should honestly, jokingly, he said this. They should sign just a guy off the street or a UFC fighter every game to just go in there once, and he'll get kicked out of the NFL, this, that, and fined, and he just injure somebody, like injure the quarterback, injure somebody, then he gets kicked off the team, he's gone. Then each week you sign a new guy off the street, new UFC fighter, go in there and just pulverize the guy for one play.
Hey,
thoughts on that?
Anti-competitive position, but sure, yeah.
Leave it to Jim to be ableist.
Yeah, anti-competitive position.
Nah, I don't think that's ableist.
I mean, he thinks that injured people aren't as valuable as non-injured people. I don't know.
I agree with him, and I'm not above wishing injury upon the opposing teams. Not against it.
What about opposing podcasters? Hey, shout out to George. What's your hit list of opposing podcasts?
Oh, starting with Woodward Sports. Next, pardon my take. What's third? I'm the St. Brown podcast.
You want to injure Amon Ra?
No, Equinemius.
Is that how you pronounce the name?
EQ, yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
But number one, the Kelsey podcast. Kelsey fucker podcast. Fuck them.
Yeah.
No, all love to all of them.
Do we think Taylor Swift is pregnant? Is that what's going on?
Like
I'm
I
fucking
give-
with you.
like I give
That's
up.
not gonna be this.
Good for them if they are.
Yo, last topic before we actually that's not gonna be talking about, but we should probably get into our sports bets. Just stop myself before I say something stupid again, like MCD stupid. But
What, you don't have a topic?
MCDC?
Let's hear the topic. Let's hear the
no,
topic.
we were just
Come
talking
on.
about it was so stupid. We were talking about the Chiefs, and I was just gonna be like, just make a fucking joke about how the quarterback for the Chiefs looks like a mini Raiola of Nebraska. Just some stupid joke, but
Yeah,
He's
that
still
would have
trying-
been
he's still
that would have
trying to
flopped.
change
That would have flopped. This is good thing that you held that one back.
yeah. No, I know when to have restraint. So, alrighty, but let's get into our props, and let's finish up with scores, and then let's talk about the Browns. That is
Score predictions.
yeah. So, George went first last time. So, Drew, you go first. I go second.
Do I go
George.
first? Wait. Can we get a recap of what happened this
Yeah,
last week?
so-
So as a recap, what were
Yeah.
my pick was over Lamar Jackson passing attempts. I think it was 26.5.
Yeah.
Which hit, by the way. Kane, did
You weren't
yours?
very hopeful of that one, but
Yeah, did yours hit?
yeah, so mine hit. I had Amon-Ra St. Brown over 6.5 receptions. So that one hit. The
And then,
Lions
George, what was
clearly
yours?
covered. And then, sorry for the sneeze there, but
George, what was yours?
JMO over 48.5, I believe.
49.5. And did that cover? Or did that hit?
what do you think?
It did not.
It did not.
He was
I would
6
like to
yards
see that.
short. He was 6 yards short, and he did it all in the first quarter too.
In the first
I was
drive.
like, come
In
on,
the
shit's
first drive.
hitting. Fuck
The
Drew.
first drive. He did not. I don't think he caught a ball after the first drive. Yeah.
I don't know
So-
how that happens. For the record, how he's like so open and like not open later. He's fast. He's not open because they're like scheming better on him. He's fast as fuck. You can't cover him.
I think it's
I
just
don't
we find
understand
our
it.
niche. As we find our niche, and so the Gibbs and Monty duo with Amon-Ra St. Brown lined up at fullback hitting. So I mean,
Mhm.
we just stuck with that. And I told you a little bit early on, like I almost feel bad because for 3/4 of the games they forget about. For 3/4 of each game, they forget about J-Mo. Like he just does not get the love or the attention that a number 2 receiver of that caliber does on any other team. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, last game he had 2 catches for 110 yards. 2 catches, like 110 and a touchdown. That's just unreal stats. But he's boom or bust. So 2 for 3. Parlay did not hit. George is down. All right, Drew, what's your bet for this week?
Yeah, I think that I admittedly I'm a little worried about the Browns defense. I mean I'm not worried about the Browns, but I think that obviously we have to take into account what they did against the Packers. Like they stopped a Packers offense that the Lions defense couldn't stop. So ipso facto, their defense is probably pretty good. And so at least their run defense. And so I think it's going to be a game through the air. I am not going to take a prop for another player on another team. I'm going to take a prop for Jared Goff, and that's going to be over 1.5 touchdowns.
Okay, good. I'm going to lock that in. Jared Goff over 1.5. And so, you know, J-Mo, I've already said, I think I said this at one point last year, he was like 50-50 for hitting his over every other week. So since he did not hit it last week, I'm going to go with J-Mo over 42.5 receiving yards. Hopefully we can parlay the Goff passing touchdowns and his yards, I don't know why we won it, but hopefully that doesn't freak out.
I think it's a good pick. Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see.
yeah, I mean they dip it after he doesn't perform. They dip it down a little bit lower. So I mean, 42.5. What did he finish with? 43. He, in 1/4 of play.
Hey.
So.
Yeah. I have something to bring up after, but George, what's your pick?
This is tough. I think we're going to toss on him. All right, I know. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do J-Mo again over. It's over 42.5. It's a little less.
What do you think I just said?
Are you fucking
Oh,
deaf?
shit. No, I'm looking. All right, fine. Shit,
You
I
are
wasn't
paying attention.
I'm reading the damn shit right now.
I think I laid it out perfectly. Like, George is didn't hit. Last year I said, J-Mo hit.
I wasn't listening to a
Yeah, I
lick
mean,
of it.
you-
I wasn't
you
listening
didn't
to a
listen
lick
to
of
anything.
it.
You're okay,
All right,
you're okay,
MCDC has been listening for 2 years.
You're okay.
Shit. I don't know what to do
Damn,
then.
I feel bad for your girlfriend, George, man. You're just
Why-
letting things go in one ear and out the other.
Hey, he's just
You're
a man.
silly.
He's just a man.
He's just a man.
He's just a man. No. Why,
All right,
why-
David Montgomery over 45.5.
Okay, I like
Mm.
that.
I kind of like that.
It's risky, but maybe not. I hope they feed him the ball. I hope because they feel like they've been timid giving him the ball the past 2 games before this. I think after the Ravens they shouldn't be.
Right.
Feed the beast.
No, I like that. I just wanted to bring up one thing, Jordan. I know you have another point to talk about before you log off, but he talked about they did good against the Packers, so they might have a good defense. Okay, maybe. I think the Packers are frauds outside of Lambeau Field. It's the Browns, bro.
I think if we make our
They're-
blocks game 1,
Joe
they
Flacco
don't
is
have
their
the same game.
quarterback. They're all like it's the Browns. They're not a good team, and so the Packers are just frauds. They put up 10 points. 10 points. I think the Miami Dolphins. I'm giving them shade again. Put up 10.
Okay, but like
5 points on the Bills last game.
right, but then I think that you can't read too much into one game.
Right.
Period.
Right. They're
And
frauds
so-
outside Lambeau.
It's true.
But like you have to have some takeaway. Like they did win. Like it's hard to win games in the NFL, and the Browns won.
Yeah.
And so it's like
the score with 3 minutes left was 10-0. The Browns.
I know, but
scored
like
it.
but to my point, the whole point was about the Browns defense, and it's like the Browns defense has done well this year. Like they might be the best defense in the NFL. Like the fact that
Maybe. Well, they're about to go against the best offense in the league, so we'll see.
we'll see. I mean, yeah, it's yeah, I just don't want to.
No, I get you.
I don't want to underestimate.
So what do we want to add into our then? You don't want to underestimate. It's Lions minus 10 right now. What do we want to throw on top of that parlay?
Well, I already put the parlay in. It's already submitted.
So we'll just run with that.
We'll run with that. But I what I did want to bring up was punishment. Punishment
You like
for
punishment?
I do like punishment. Specifically punishment when George gets punished. For
You do
coming
like
in
that, don't you?
last. I do. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Coming in what?
Coming in last
Okay.
of when he comes last in
Not first.
betting, George comes last when in the betting competition on
Okay, yeah, there we
over
go. We got there.
under.
Yeah.
There we go.
We got there. Focus.
When am I coming, Drew?
No,
George is gonna come
Drew-
last.
Drew's like, George is coming.
Coming last.
George is
No. But seriously,
When
we need to come. We need to come. We need to come up with a punishment or like a last place penalty for so Kane and I are both 1-0 right now.
Right.
George, you are 0-1, and
I like how you I like how we create the punishment after mine, doesn't it? Yeah, look at you.
Listen,
Look at you.
I mean,
Look at you.
that's poor planning for the guy who owns the pod. So
Right.
Enough of that shit.
Hey, you're the guy in the middle, man. So
You
that's
put
true.
me there. You can rearrange us.
You're the guy with the Lions gear on, man. You know who MCDC is.
I don't know why you guys don't show up with gear. It's not. It's like we're on camera talking about the Lions. You guys showing up in your ragtag bullshit that you were wearing today. Kane, what'd you do? Pull that out of the fucking suitcase before you packed up?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Drew, what does that say? Chattanooga on there? Jesus Christ. Whatever. Even worse.
Yeah. No, you're right, George. And you know what? We'll follow your lead. This is your show. We'll be more presentable.
This is your show.
We'll be more presentable next time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, boss.
Right. I should start collecting checks. What I should do for this thing.
I'm sorry, boss.
Low key. The stickers are coming out.
Yeah, but shout out to the listeners. We had a big episode last week. Real thankful for you guys all tuning in. Means a lot to us, seriously. I know we goof around on here and we talk shit, but we really do appreciate you guys tuning in. I mean, that's what we do it for.
Yeah, 100%. We had a big showing out last time, so appreciate it. Very, very last topic: score of the game.
Oh yeah.
Score of the game. Again, the line right now is Lions -10. For those of you that don't know, that means we're going to win by 10 points, George.
He knows how the spread works, but he doesn't know what MCTC is.
There's no connection there, but okay, here we go. It's like.
All right. But George, you went last for the picks. Give us your score prediction.
What do you think?
Yeah,
what do you think? No. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be, how about, let's go with 24-21.
I'm thinking 31-13. The Lions are up 31-6 with a minute left in the fourth, and the Browns get a garbage time touchdown to bring it to 13. 31-13 Lions.
I'm gonna go weird score. I'm gonna go 28-16. I think it's a bunch of field goals for the Browns.
I like that score, actually, Drew. Thinking back, if I didn't go first, I'd choose that score. That's a good score.
Oh, yeah. So I guess we all agree I had the best score prediction. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode of the Lions Main Podcast. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And you keep tuning in. As George said earlier, subscribe on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We're going to get back up on TikTok. I know you
TikTok.
Spotify.
We're on TikTok. We're aura farming on TikTok.
Yep. George is coming out on Fortnite.
We're grifting on TikTok.
Exactly. He's using a lot of words that I don't know of. But thank you guys, as always, for subscribing and following along. We'll see you next week. Go Lions.
This is the Lions Main Podcast.